guys, it's Casey from Upgroove with this week's edition of Heads Up, letting you know what events you can't miss this weekend in the Burgh. This weekend, you'll want to make sure to come on down to see the Roberto Clemente Bridge transformed into Picklesburg.
Here we go. Freshest honey I'll ever have.
That's all I have for you this week, the last week of this summer's edition of Heads Up. Thanks for watching, and make sure you continue to follow along Upgroove on all your favorite social media platforms. Have a great rest of your summer, Pittsburgh.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a looks of somebody who needs you. When you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you
I'm Wyatt Curry.
And I'm Casey Hoolahan. On this week's episode, we have loads of the hottest entertainment rumors to dispute and dispel.
Marley says the tea is hot. Casey says the tea is cold. The tea is cold.
Now, I thought about my defense for this. And the reason is, it would have been hot if it happened weeks ago. Because this pregnancy rumor with the Kardashians has been dragged out so long. I stopped caring about it. Welcome back to Entertainment on Point. If you have a Netflix account, you've probably heard of the thriller series Mindhunter, starring former Glee star Jonathan Groff and Fight Club's Holt McCallany. The crime drama follows two FBI agents from the 1970s. And with us today, we have former Point Park student Ashley Lefevre, who is currently working on the series as it shoots right here in Pittsburgh. Ashley, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So, when you were here at Point Park, what were you studying?
I was actually studying broadcasting.
Our field! Awesome. So perfect. You get it then.
I get it.
This isn't so weird for you.
No, this is great.
Sometimes it terrifies people, so that's actually a relief that we're not like terrifying you and forcing you to be in this situation.
Like, don't look at me.
Definitely.
So how did you get involved with Mindhunter? Like, what is your role there, and how did you get started?
You want the real story?
Yes. Yes.
Well, my role there now is I'm a casting assistant.
Okay.
So I'm in charge of getting all the extras you're going to see in the series, any of the cars, and some of the locations, because we have to turn Pittsburgh and all of its neighborhoods into the 1970s, which is actually pretty easy to do, because you can turn Pittsburgh into anything you want it to be.
Yeah.
How I got the job is, I swear I'm not scary or a stalker in real life.
Okay, I believe you.
I was working at a talent agency here in town, and this lovely woman one day sent me an email. She was the casting director for Mindhunter. She wanted to know if I had any infant baby twins. And I remember this like plain as day, because I was like, I don't, but I feel like this person, I need to like know.
Right.
So I just kind of pocketed her email, and when I decided to kind of make the jump to my next job, I sort of stalked this lovely woman for a year and a half, and I'm like, I need a job.
Right.
You should hire me. She's like, yeah, okay, sweetie. And I finally talked her into it. So
that's not creepy. That's networking.
It's persistent.
Yeah, that's what you need. I admire that. I would do the same thing.
See, most people call it stalking, but I like that.
So what made you kind of want to make that transition? So you graduated with a broadcasting degree, I'm assuming.
I did.
So why did you switch over to more of the TV?
More of the entertainment?
Yeah.
I've always been drawn. If I could pick another major, it would have been musical theater. So I love actually interacting with actors, because I feel like I'm one of them. And something that I heard a lot at the agency was I put them at ease when I'm auditioning them, because I know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you understand what they're going through.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, everyone gets the jitters, and I feel like if you don't understand that, sometimes, you know, the auditions can go bad.
True.
They can go really good or really bad.
That's very true.
So I just kind of like stuck with the acting thing, and in this way I still kind of get to follow that passion, because I mean, now I'm kind of on set watching Hollywood directors and Hollywood actors do what they do, and it's amazing.
So tell us a little bit more about the show, because I read a synopsis, but I feel like you could break it down better than I could.
Oh, I'll try. Have either of you seen season 1?
I've seen
clips.
Yes. You have to watch it.
We will.
I want you guys in the show. So you have to send me stuff.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yes.
Binge it this weekend.
Yes, thank you. It's taking place in the 1970s, and it's how profiling serial killers started. It's based on all true stories.
A light family comedy.
Totally. Totally. In the first 5 minutes, you'll totally get the family comedy part. But it's fantastic. And it's directed by David Fincher, who is like king
Iconic.
It's amazing because every episode feels like you're watching a 2-hour movie. But it's an hour. But it's
I
just
love
so
that.
It's fantastic.
And that's what's in now, because people, instead of movie theaters, are going onto Netflix and looking for those dramas that replicate the kind of movie feel.
Exactly. And everything with David Fincher it's just precise.
Yeah.
I heard from Wardrobe the other day we didn't have the right color socks, so they dyed socks to match the 1970s look that they wanted. I'm like, all right.
All right. You gotta do what you gotta do.
The socks are precise.
Now, is everything completely filmed in Pittsburgh?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes. It's amazing because they bounced around. Whenever you watch season 1, you'll see they kind of bounce to different states, different counties. Everything was here.
Wow.
And it looks amazing. We're all like in the little boroughs and the little neighborhoods, but it's all here.
So we need to kind of like look around and play I Spy.
And
see
you
if we
can find
figure out
them.
the neighborhood.
And you can find them, and it's amazing. You're like, oh, that alley that I never go down. That's what they used.
Where are you guys kind of like located? Like, where are like your headquarters?
Our headquarters, or where I am, is in the Strip District.
Oh,
So we're literally in your backyard.
Yeah.
And you don't know it.
Wow. So awesome.
Yes. And we relocated our soundstage. It was down here for season 1. They were using 31st Street Studios.
Okay.
But now I think $1 is filming there. They moved our soundstage out into like the Cranberry area. So that's where
Still
we send.
Close.
It is. Still in your backyard. So if we ever send you for a fitting or anything like that, we'll be sending you that way.
That's amazing. We're gonna have to try to visit set. Do you think we could?
Yeah. Let me see. I don't know how many strings I have, but let me see.
I mean, I'm not gonna stalk you about it.
Oh,
that's for
geez.
sure. But that's just so
I
exciting.
do.
Like, I want to go see it because it's right here, and Pittsburgh just has become such a city for movies and TV shows. And you're right, you can kind of transform the city into what you need it to be.
You can,
because Pittsburgh's so versatile.
I mean, Batman was here a couple years ago. We were Gotham for a while, and it's like, okay, that's awesome.
No, it is all super exciting, and it's great to see an alum doing great
yes,
things.
it always is.
So thank you so much for joining us,
Absolutely.
Ashley. We cannot wait to watch the show when season 2 comes
Yes,
out. But
absolutely.
right now we need to take another break, but stay tuned for a special game called Celebrity Sideline with another special guest coming up.
The madness is continuing here with Black Friday still going strong. It'll be going till 1 a.m. today, and I was actually able to talk to some shoppers about their experiences, both positive and negative, with Black Friday. Take a look. Long lines stretched around buildings and through hallways as shoppers anxiously awaited stores to open so they could begin their holiday shopping. Usually, these crowds and long lines are associated with Black Friday. But the madness begins before the clock strikes midnight on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving isn't even over yet, but as you can see, people are all through the mall already shopping for that perfect holiday gift, carrying multiple bags, some people even pushing carts full of gifts for loved ones and maybe gifts for themselves. And it's only Thursday. In recent years, Cyber Monday has become more popular, but shoppers who showed up for Black Friday say it's still worth it to shop in the store.
But there's some things in the stores that you can't get online, so it is, yeah, it's worth it to me.
Some people were shopping for others, and some even found gifts for themselves.
Wow! For 15.
That's too cool. And is that for you? Merry Christmas to you?
Yes.
But not everyone agrees with Black Friday beginning on Thursday.
I think Black Friday shopping probably should be on Friday because you got a bunch of people fixing to go in here and push and shove to get stuff that on a day that they're supposed to be thankful for what they have.
But when they spend it with family, some say it's worth it.
It's kind of like a family outing then.
Yeah, it is.
Does that make it worth it?
Yeah. Anything make her happy.
Whether you agree or disagree with Black Friday shopping on Thanksgiving, it's clear that the day brings people together. So as you can see, people have a couple different opinions on Black Friday, but there are definitely a lot of people showing up, and that will continue, like I said, until 1 a.m. here at Meadowbrook Mall. Reporting for 5 News, I'm Casey Hoolahan, keeping you connected in Harrison County.